Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Anime Bros podcast. As always, I'm your host, Rosario, joined by my brother, Angelo, and today we're going to talk about something we love.
Welcome back, everybody. After a little, extended break, we had a week off here, but we're back, and we're going to do something a little different today, different than our list. We're going to do our summer anime check-in.
Yeah,
so talk about some of the shows we have been watching. I know we did a little preview before the season started, but talk about the ones that we have been watching, and then some other ones we picked up along the way.
Without a doubt, dude. I'm trying to think how many episodes we are into this season. Can you think of it?
I think
maybe
6, so a good halfway through.
That's crazy. Time flies.
It always does.
I remember being really excited going into this season. It just seemed like there was going to be a lot of fun stuff, particularly a lot of romance stuff, and it has not disappointed.
No.
I hope you'd agree with that.
Like I've said, we've been eating good.
We have been eating good.
This is a peak rom-com time. So
without a doubt,
I'm happy.
No, I think I would agree with that. I've been really satisfied with everything that's coming out. Some stuff's surprisingly good as well. So we are going to go through each show, give a brief synopsis, and then we'll just talk about it. See what our thoughts and feelings are.
Yeah, so we've ordered all the shows we're watching. We're starting off with what we're
I guess
enjoying the least to what we're enjoying the most.
For sure.
That being said, there was nothing that we've been watching this season that we dropped.
No.
So everything we on this list we at least like enough to continue
I think it's like a lot of the stuff comes out on the same days, so we have to naturally prioritize things.
Yes.
That's evident in the way we kind of list them here. But
yeah, so I'll get right into it. I'm going to start with the first show on the list, which is Love is Indivisible by Twins. And for each show, we just pulled the synopsis from my anime list just to give a brief plot if you missed it in our last episode, or if it's something that we haven't talked about before, which I don't remember if we talked about this one. I think so. I think we did. But the synopsis is June, whatever his last name is. I'm not going to
that's good.
Attempt that. And the
Shirasaki.
What the heck is the Jinugi sisters are childhood friends and neighbors. When Jun's first girlfriend, the older sister Rumi, breaks up with him, she says something that complicates the three people's relationship, their first love, and their romance, question mark.
Question mark. Huh. Question mark indeed. This one kind of stresses me out a little bit, and I think that's why I leave it at the lowest spot.
Yeah, I get stressed out too, so I understand that.
Just to give a little bit more context, I guess let's be clear, we'll probably have some spoilers as we go through these shows. So
if there's anything you really want to watch and you don't want anything to get spoiled, then just skip ahead a couple minutes so we're talking about the next show.
Yeah, but it's clear how conflicted Jun is, the main guy, and the sisters trying to weirdly prioritize each other, but also they get along in not the best way. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot because they're the two twins. They're so different. One's kind of nerdy in movies, anime, video games, which Jun is also into.
Yes. Yeah.
But then the other sister's your sporty type, and she's also good at cooking. So there's definitely a lot of the sisters are super different. So I can see why they don't get along, but at the end of the day, they really do care about each other because they always do put each other first.
For sure.
Because when Rumi, she breaks up with Jun, she says, "Hey, go out with my sister."
Yeah.
It's not just they do care about each other, and they want to see each other happy. I actually like the direction they took in the most recent episode.
I agree. I completely agree.
I think we're kind of getting a clean reset.
More,
So hopefully going forward, there's not going to be as much stress. It seems like both sisters broke it off with him, and they're going to just compete fair and square for his heart. Yeah, so I think that's the best way to do it instead of them trying to go be the first to the punch and then feel bad about it and then
be guilty the whole time.
Yeah, they both felt guilty. So
I definitely have a favorite sister duo as well.
I do too, and we like the opposite, so that works out.
That's great. That's how it always goes.
I like Rumi better. She's the sporty one.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say the other.
No, I figured it.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I like the nerdier one.
But there's definitely something to like in both of them.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
who knows what June's going to do. Honestly, I don't think he knows, so
Nah.
I think right now he said at the end of the episode he's got to think about it, and he just needs a reset. He needs to take some time and really search his feelings.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think that kind of covers the first show there. On to the next one. This is called Senpai is an Otokon no Ko. I think I said that correctly.
I think so.
I don't recall if we talked about this one. I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
So this is something that I guess maybe we more so picked up along the way. But as far as a little synopsis goes, Makoto, a womanly second-year student, easily attracts other people's attention. First-year student Saki Aoi is no exception, and she falls in love with Makoto at first sight. Having a vibrant and vigorous personality, she does not hesitate to confess her feelings to her senior. However, Makoto differs significantly from the person Saki perceives. Makoto is not a girl, but rather a cross-dressing boy. After revealing his well-known secret to Saki, Makoto expects her to be disgusted. Surprisingly, she is instead captivated by this revelation. Nonetheless, he still rejects her, but Saki's determination does not stop her from declaring that she will become his first love. With Saki and his childhood friend at his side, Makoto's world brightens, giving him strength amid his struggles between his interest and the expectations placed on him. So this is definitely an interesting one. It's had some great moments. It's also had some tougher to watch things.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a roller coaster, I'd say.
I don't live in Japan, so I'm not sure how accepting they are. I think less so than we are here with people, kind of expressing themselves in any way they want to be.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's made evident in the show. Like the main guy's mother knows that he was, at least when he was younger, into girly things, but does not know that he goes to school dressed like a girl every day. And we've seen like some cracks where like she is so against it, and that's really, really tough to watch in some scenes. So it's hard, but it is great to see him with his friends and grow and be able to accept himself and be who he wants to be in public, and then in turn, other people I think start to approach him as we go farther into the show, and he seems to be making more friends, and that's cool to watch happen for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's nice to see him kind of be able to open up, and I like that they're actually having this in a show. It's not something you really see a lot where somebody wants to just be themselves. Like Makoto just likes cute things.
Yeah.
And it's always hard for him to express that. Impossible for him to express it at home, but at least now he's starting to have a good support system at school with his with Saki and his best friend Ryuji, who's my favorite.
Ryuji
personal
is the
favorite.
best character. I agree.
In the episode we just watched, he finally admitted that he's in love with Makoto after some personal confusion, and he just has accepted it now. So who knows where that's going to go.
I'm excited.
And also, I don't know what Saki's deal is.
No, me neither. Yeah, it was
with
a little
Makoto, because she seems like she's trying to force herself and was doing that from the beginning before she even knew that Makoto was a guy. So I don't really know. I can't really pin her down. I don't know what her.
I know that she really likes whales.
Yeah, she likes. I think there's she's got some family things too, which. Yeah. Who knows where it's going to go from here? Yeah. I hope it's a Ryuji Makoto thing, but
that would be so great. Yeah.
I mean, that would be great, but who knows what's going to happen? So
yeah, no, it's definitely had some hard moments, but it has been a good watch. Makoto's also dirty at basketball, so it's also
he is good at basketball.
A fun little wrinkle there. But yeah, been a solid show thus far. All right, Ange.
All right, moving on to the next show. This is Days with My Stepsister. Oh. Yuta Azumura gets a new stepsister after his father remarries. Saki, how's he pronounce it? Ayase, who happens to be the number one beauty of the school year. It's a weird way of putting it.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I didn't read this before.
Right.
They promise each other not to be too close, not to be too opposing, and simply keep a vague and comfortable difference. having learned important values about men and women relationships from their parents' previous ones. Saki, who has worked alone for the sake of her family, doesn't know how to rely on others, whereas Yuta is unsure how to truly treat her. Standing on fairly equal ground, these two gradually learn the comfort of living together. Their relationship progresses from strangers to friends as the day pass. This is a story that may one day lead to love.
Oh, jeez.
So, I think things are a little different in Japan
I don't know, man.
with that. Or I don't know. I don't know what's acceptable or not here. I'd say
Yeah, I don't know.
stepsister's not okay, but
Probably not.
at least
But we're not there yet.
blood related.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, that hasn't happened. It's really, honestly, it's been a very enjoyable show thus far.
I agree.
Just like seeing the way that they interact, learning to live with each other. I'm sure living or having to live with somebody, basically a stranger,
Yeah, I mean,
who's the same
they
age
call
as
each other
you,
that a lot. Strangers
of the opposite sex can be
yeah.
hard for high school or so.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's definitely an interesting watch. So
Yeah,
far.
dude. Like, as far as a show with this title, this is not what you'd expect.
No, I thought it was gonna be like some crazy.
No, it's not like crazy, silly, off the wall,
weird thing, like degenerate show.
No.
It's very much not.
It's
very
not that.
mature.
It's really serious, and I really like. There's just been like some cool moments where they'll have like slower pacing. They'll just have like music in the background. Like, I really like the feel of the show. I mean, it says there right there in the last sentence that this Monday may lead to love, which, I mean, it's going to get weird. That's just how it is. But for now, it's not like that at all. And it has been really enjoyable to see them two grow and help each other out. Cool to see somebody realize, hey, like I can rely on other people and they can rely on me. We're all in this together, especially when you're a family that's tied together like that. Yeah, it's been really cool. Yuta works at a bookstore, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
There's a cute girl that works at the bookstore with him that's older and
2 years older, not like
a little
an
older,
older
yeah.
woman.
I mean, that's an interesting wrinkle.
Yeah, it seems like she's gonna, or she likes him.
For
so
sure.
He's gonna have to make a choice probably down the line.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to,
Yeah, who
Right, the
knows?
story
Who
for
knows? But I'm excited to see where it continues to go from here.
No, dude, I agree.
What's gonna happen.
Yeah, it really is not quite what it seems based on the title.
No,
I do enjoy it.
Definitely not what you expect, but very enjoyable nonetheless.
All right, so this next one, I did not realize this was the title.
If you don't want to read it,
I'm going to read it. It's just like we always call it 2D Girl.
Yeah,
it's
well, that's because I don't want to say this every time.
So the next show, which I don't think we talked about last time, and maybe we picked up along the way, I don't know, is called 2.5 dimensional seduction. So 2.5D, that's why. Okay. So this show. I have no interest in real girls. I can't say girls, it's very hard. So claims Okumura.
I think that's
weird.
right.
I can't hear them when they say it in the show. Like I can't picture it in my head.
I don't know.
Whatever. The president of the school's manga club. He's your typical otaku, obsessed with a sexy, fictional 2D manga character known as Lilio. The new school year starts, and a real ! 3D girl named Lirisa, whose passion is cosplay, joins the club. Lirisa convinces Okumura to become her photographer, and guess who her favorite manga character is? Not only that, but Lirisa is into modeling the fetishy stuff. The boundaries between 2D and 3D start to blur as this hot-blooded romantic comedy unfolds. This is a pretty wild.
This is what you would expect from the title.
Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I think it's a very funny premise. I'll say that. I think you like the show a little better than I do, but
yeah, I feel like I have a higher tolerance for degenerate shows.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah,
but, it is.
I draw a line, but I still watch it. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been enjoying this one very much. It's super hilarious, and it's always funny to see like somebody like him, like Okumura, somebody who's like an otaku who doesn't know how to communicate with girls, get in these situations, these enviable situations. I mean,
good quote
is what you could say, and just like not know how to handle it and just be like an absolute nerd. It's very funny.
No, it is funny. Yeah, I mean, I think the main characters are certainly a lot of fun. cool to see them grow and figure out how this whole cosplaying thing works and going to events and stuff like that. I will say that my favorite character is a childhood acquaintance of his who comes out of nowhere one day to join the school. She's like a famous model or something, but I think that's beside the point.
Yeah, she's just trying to find.
They haven't really played that up too much. But she's like been in love with him since they were kids, and he's always been obsessed with this 2D girl.
Yeah, with Lilio.
And it's very funny to like have her try to get through to him, which eventually she may do with cosplay.
Who knows?
I did think it was really cute that the one like part they show that she styles her hair specifically that way based off of the 2D character, which didn't work for him, but it's still really cute.
It wasn't enough. No. But she's my
favorite. I love Tsundere.
It's great. So who knows? I don't know where it's going to progress.
No, who's to say?
It's definitely setting it up that he's going to
I think
choose
it's gonna be
the main girl, the one
yeah.
who dresses up as his favorite fictional characters in the.
She does really well.
Loves her just as much as
she's
him.
She's an up-and-comer, yeah.
Yeah,
she's going to be famous.
That's definitely the way it seems it's going to go, but who knows? Who's to say?
But yeah, has been a fun show. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely good. But like I said, high up on the degenerate rankings.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to the next show is Pseudo Harem.
Okay.
Edgy has a dream shared by many high school guys to be popular and have a harem of girls fawning over him. Luckily for him, his new junior in the drama club, Rin Nanakura, has decided to help him realize this wish. Using her impressive acting abilities, she takes on many personalities from teasing to calm and collected to play characters in Edgy's simulated harem. As her connection with Edgy deepens, Rin expands her repertoire, quickly swapping between characters while enjoying high school life together in the club. Through her acting, the real Rin Nanakura tries her best to win Edgy's heart.
Yeah, I love this show. I said it going in that this was probably going to be my favorite of the new things. And it might not be. Not that it's been disappointing, more so that other things have been like better than expected. But this is such a good show. It's really like cute and wholesome for what the concept is. I love that her name's Rin. That's just that's a win. But yeah, it's so good, and it's really cute to see like he like is just so dense, and she's trying to like get through to the real her to him, and he just
now he can't. He doesn't have a clue.
No,
he doesn't really realize what's going on here.
Which I mean, maybe he's just enjoying his pseudo harem, but like there is a real life girl that's into him, and he just can't see it. But it's been really funny. It's been really cute.
It seems like it's been getting deeper as we've gone along, though.
Yeah, without a doubt. We seem to be getting closer to what the end goal should be.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it's funny. Great concept.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Great concept. And having done a little bit of theater in high school, it's fun to see a theater club. Not like he does a whole lot.
Yeah, I really... Is he just like...
He's like prop. I think he's like stage crew. He does like props.
I guess... I always thought he was an actor too, but
maybe he's like in the club. Maybe he's just not good at acting.
Yeah, but in the beginning he uses his acting to get her to join the club.
You're right. So,
I don't know, but we don't really see him do much.
Maybe he does.
She's like their star actress.
She's
a wonderful actress.
He plays a tree at one point.
He does play a tree.
Because the tree prop was not finished. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great moment. Yeah, there's a lot of like little... great moments between them, a lot of funny ones and a lot of like cute romantic ones. So who's to say what's going to happen from here? I think we'll get to the point,
I hope so,
where they like realize their feelings and he stops being dense as hell.
I hope so.
I think we'll get to that point by the end of the season, but who's to say?
Not I. All right, dude.
It is you.
Oh shoot, you just read. That's crazy. Here we go. The next show, Too Many Losing Heroines. Plain, boring, and friendless. Kazuhiko Nukuzumu. I feel like...
I don't know what they call him. Nukimitsu. That's what they call him.
Nukimitsu?
Yeah, they call him by his last name.
Has witnessed something completely baffling.
Nukimitsu.
Popular girl Ana Yanami was friend-zoned by her childhood friend and crush. In fact... all the popular girls around him are getting similarly rejected by the boys they like. Without realizing it, he becomes entangled in the relationship drama where all the leading heroines are losing out on love. Can he keep their spirits up and help them find happiness?
Who's to say?
Not I.
I don't think we talked about this before. This was a show that I
We
feel
might
like
not have, I guess, huh?
quickly rose up our rankings.
This was
Definitely
a sleeper
like
hit.
the first like ep or two. We're like, okay, this is good, but like now it's towards the top
It's
here.
it's very funny.
Oh, it's so enjoyable.
It's very funny.
Yeah, out of nowhere. This was not on my radar, but
I think the characters are great.
yeah, it's super enjoyable.
Yanami is like a crazy popular girl this season. She's just so good.
Yeah, she got like really popular. So she was like number one
after
in some
last
like
week. Yeah, on that
polls
one
I
poll,
saw on like Instagram.
Yeah. It's very good. It's very, very good. They're in the literature club, which I think is fun.
Oh, it's always fun. Like good times happen in the literature club.
Great things happen in the literature club. Like it can be slightly painful to watch at some points, obviously with all the losing heroines. But like,
watching a couple
even
of
then,
them
it's
get rejected. It's like,
yeah. I mean, the first rejection with her is hilarious.
I mean, it's hard to watch, but yeah.
I mean,
they're all a
the
little
straw
hard to
bit
watch.
is so funny.
The straw bit.
He like gets up and leaves the restaurant, and she like is looking at his straw, and he was biting it.
Oh, does she use the straw?
She used the straw, and
that's when she
that's when their eyes
notices
meet. Yeah,
in the diner realizes
he's
that
like watching this happen.
and no comedian
do not do this.
was
Like,
watching.
what are you doing?
I feel bad for him at times, but it seems like it's working out. And now he finally has some friends.
Yeah,
And
Plain
he
black
actually got
friends.
rejected now too by Anna, even though he never even
didn't
asked
really
her out.
confess, but
No, he didn't ask her out, but she rejected him anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's to symbolize their friendship as fellow dumpies.
I guess. But yeah, this show's been really good. I don't know what the progression will look like. I don't think there's even that much of the light novel out, to be honest. I think it might still be ongoing, or still even early on. So hopefully a lot more to come with this. It's been a sleeper hit without a doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now it's your turn.
Moving on. Well, this is a long one.
Yeah, it is. Good luck.
I should have practiced reading
Right?
before this. Siri Academy is a prestigious school attended by the very best students in Japan. Oh, that's funny. My Siri just went off by me saying the
that's
name of
very
the academy. Alisa Alia Cujo, the half Russian, half Japanese treasurer of the school student council, is known for her intelligence, stunning looks, and rigid personality. Contrasting her
Nice
near
queen.
flawless persona, Alia's unmotivated classmate Masachika Kuze slacks off during lessons and seems to show no interest in her. Initially irritated, Alia gradually becomes more intrigued by Masachika and starts expressing her affection towards him in Russian. However, she's oblivious to his secret. He understands the language fluently. Due to a childhood friend who is temporarily staying in Japan, Masachika has been studying Russian in hopes of one day reuniting with her. As the two spend more time together, the playful and eccentric relationship between them quickly deepens. In the meantime, both must learn to navigate their new growing feelings towards one another.
Nice show.
Yeah, I still remember how to read.
That's good. That's good. This is a fun show. This is a really fun show. As far as like romancy,
Yeah, I think it's our favorite news show.
yeah, it is. As far as like romancy, like actual romance I can see happening goes, this is very, very good.
Yeah, I think we
Like
might
some of
be-
the other shows, there's kind of romance, but I don't know that we're gonna reach a conclusion.
Yeah, it might be like after like 8 seasons.
Yeah, this is really good stuff. Like initially, the whole she's gonna speak Russian and he has no idea. It hits from the start. It's very funny.
Yeah, it's such a funny.
It's very funny.
gimmick, I guess. That she's like, yeah, I'll say all these embarrassing, like, lovey-dovey
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
And, like, he'll be like, oh, what'd you say to me? And she'll be like, oh, I said you're an idiot. But he knows exactly what she said.
Yeah, that's just to think of the day when he reveals that he's understood the whole time.
Yeah, I don't... She's going to die from embarrassment,
Yeah, it's gonna be
honestly.
really, really tough.
Yeah, I don't know when it's going to happen.
No.
I don't know if it's going to be a later thing or
Yeah.
maybe she's going to say something that, like, eventually she's going to notice he reacts to.
That'd be great.
Well, she
he
said
does.
it-
He does react. Like,
Yeah,
every time.
she said she loved him
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
in Russian, and
Maybe
he
he was just going crazy.
I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
They're all in the student council together after
There's
some
two
coaxing.
sisters.
Masachka joins the student council, and he agrees to be Alia's running mate,
Yeah,
and
for
is going to
presidential
go
election.
against run against his own sister.
Who is his secret sister?
His secret sister that he left the family. They have different last names. Nobody knows their siblings. Who his sister's kind of like weirdly into him.
Yeah, she is.
But like,
I think
it's all in good fun.
in a funny way, but it is definitely.
Yeah. It's not like really a romantic. It's
definitely a little wacky.
It's a little out there, but I'd say it's at least funny. And Alia has a big sister who I speculate is the girl he was trying to learn Russian.
Yeah, I too speculate that. I feel like she makes a comment about him, like.
Yeah, I don't know, something either about his name or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think she's definitely the one from when they were kids.
Yeah,
they were kids, she was blonde, but hair color.
She's like darker blonde now. Who's to say?
She's like brown hair, but yeah, that's fine. There's a lot of great characters. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, the president's funny. I like the president.
Yeah. There's a lot of lovable characters.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I think we're gonna get into a real like election arc here, which is always fun.
Yeah, see him.
Reminds me of Kaguya-sama, so that's great.
Yeah, it'll be fun, and I'm excited for the day when she finds out he speaks Russian, but really excited to find out who this childhood friend that he was trying to learn Russian to speak with. If it is Alia's big sister, then
that's gonna be a
that's
wrinkle,
really gonna throw a wrench into their.
I like Alia so much better than
into their romance
for sure.
Like, who his first love or his current love. It's like, it's tough. And they're sisters, so it's going to make things very complicated.
Very similar to the first show we talked about.
His big sister, Masha's she's very sweet too.
Yeah,
so
she's cool, yeah.
He can't go wrong.
For sure.
But yeah, like I would agree Alia's best girl.
Yeah.
So.
One last thought on this. I do always like a character who like slacks off but secretly is like very competent. And that is him. Like he can get stuff done, but he just doesn't. Yeah.
He just doesn't.
Doesn't. But when he has to.
Yeah, he knows how to get stuff done.
For sure. All right. So, third to last here is a show that has come back for a second season. That is Cafe Terrace and its Goddesses. Let's see here. After his grandmother, Sachiko, passes away, Hayato returns from Tokyo and inherits her cafe, Familia Cafe Terrace. He aims to demolish the cafe to convert it into a parking lot, only to discover that his grandmother has taken in 5 girls prior to her death. The girls, Oka, Akane, Riho, Shira, how do you say her name?
Where is it? I can't read.
You know her. You like her better.
Shiraki.
And Ami evidently share a deep bond with Sachiko, and they naturally refuse to give up the place they call home. They convince Hayato to change his mind, albeit reluctantly. Through this encounter, Hayato eventually remembers the past and his grandmother as well as his love for the cafe. Now resolved to carry on his grandmother's legacy, Hayato enlists the girls to act as its goddesses that will ensure the preservation of this precious abode. I feel like that was very much a season 1.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this show so much.
For sure.
If you've listened to any other episodes, you know what's going on in this show.
Yeah, that's true.
But as far as the second season, how you enjoying it so far?
I mean, season 2's hitting consistently.
Yeah. Season 1 hit consistently too, but season 2, we've been introduced to 5 more goddesses who
initially
definitely seemed like they were going to be the main villainesses, and it was going to be like a big thing. They were opening a rival cafe, but that got shut down in like episode 3. Yeah. So now they're all friends.
Which is pretty.
They don't all live together, but they're, I'd say, pretty much at least one of them's in every episode now. So
yeah.
If you didn't like the original 5, there's 5 more girls to choose from.
Yeah, I mean, I think this season's been cool with giving more depth behind it. They make it evident that all 5 of the girls' grandmothers used to work at the cafe when his grandfather ran it. And there were actually 6 girls back then, and he chose, obviously, his grandmother. So they're all connected in that way, which is pretty interesting to see that unravel. I mean, yeah, it's been out in the open that a few of them like him now.
What is it? 3. 3 of 5.
3 of 5. Which, all good harem story though.
Yeah.
But no, it's been fun. It's been fun. I mean, it's great when stuff's out in the open like that because they just go all out. Which I think can be pretty comical, and also like, it's nice to see your favorite girl being one of the ones that's going for it.
Yeah.
I think we can both agree with that they differ in who they are.
Yes, for sure. And this season's been pretty crazy. Last night's episode we watched was absolutely insane.
Yeah, last night's episode was nuts. Literally. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So that show, it's definitely
that was pretty lewd. To be
honest. Probably the most so far of the show.
Yeah.
But
not like a graphic way, just in like a wow.
Gosh, was it funny though?
Yeah,
so
it was enjoyable. Yeah,
that's a win,
without a doubt. Yeah, but no, I'm happy that the show's still bringing it. We were super excited for it to come back, so like I never really had any doubt. Did we finish our rewatch? We were rewatching season 1. We were very
have,
close.
3 episodes left.
Yeah, we were very close.
So the only thing we have left is like some Shiragiku backstory, which we didn't watch.
Okay, yeah.
Because we got like all the Akane backstory and all the Riho backstory.
And then
Oka, what is she even?
Her sister.
Oh yeah, her sister. She didn't have that much. And then
we didn't really get any Ami, but
we get a lot of
Ami
this season. So
she's a sleeper.
Yeah, Ami's
a sleeper.
I don't know. Whenever I feel like when she
realizes
how she feels too. Unless she doesn't feel that way, but
nah, she has to. It's a harem.
Yeah, when she realizes it, then the other girls are going to be in for some trouble. So
that's a fact.
Can't wait to see how that goes. I'm sure we'll continue to be talking about that show for a while. So
all right, the penultimate.
Yep, and this one's my favorite. We did agree to talk about your favorite last, so we'll talk about my favorite, but whatever. Is Oshinoko Season 2, which one of my all-time favorites. So getting into it with the help of producer Kaburagi, Aqua Hoshino, and Kara Anima have landed the roles of Toki and Suriga in the La 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 theatrical company's staged adaptation of the popular manga series Tokyo Blade. Co-starring with them is Aqua's girlfriend, Akane Kurakawa, who plays Toki's fiancée, Princess Saya. Due to the fan base preferring Suriga as Toki's love interest, Saya has made fewer and fewer appearances in the manga, making it difficult for Akane to fully immerse herself in the role. Her struggles are compounded by the differences between the play script and the original work, differences that greatly frustrate Tokyo Blade's author, Abiko Samejima. Nice. Aqua, however, is more concerned with his personal goals than the play. He only has one objective in mind: to grow closer to the director and find out what he knows about Aqua's mother, Ai.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, what do you think of this season so far? Because I've expressed how much I enjoy the show.
Yeah. I've liked this season better. I've really enjoyed it. And not that I didn't like season 1. But this one, I don't know. It's just hitting different for me. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I fully think Akane is the best girl.
Yeah, you finally come over to the correct
without a
side.
doubt. I think there's one scene in particular I loved where Aqua like kind of starts hinting at his true goals.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, what if I told you I'm only acting because I want to take my revenge and kill somebody?"
And she's like, "I'd help you." I'm like, "Wow."
She's like, she's like, if you wanted to knock somebody off, you'd probably have a good reason.
Talk about matching somebody's freak.
Yeah, she just is so loyal, and what he did for her in the first season, he saved her.
You're right. She'll
would do anything to help him.
Yeah, she's great.
She trusts him so much that if he wanted to kill somebody, there's probably a good reason.
Yeah,
that's what she said. So.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the backstory we got with her last night, actually, or whenever this came up for you guys. I guess.
Yeah,
but in the last episode that we watched, it's been fun to see the play get put on. Like I said before, like watching theater from the inside is always enjoyable. Yeah, it's been good. I mean, not a lot of Ruby this season, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, not a lot of Ruby and Memtra. They're just kind of they just keep cutting at them like they're in the crowd watching the play. Ooh. Yeah. But
I want to say that like I want to see Aqua develop in a way. I want to see some more from him.
You may or may not. Who's to say? You just gotta watch this.
Yeah, he's just so cold and dead, and like I want to see more.
I mean, we've got development for Melt.
Melt, that was a great.
We just got some Akane development, and
Melt.
We're gonna get more Kana
for sure. And Aqua really hasn't even been featured in the play yet.
So yeah, I think there's something coming.
Yeah, it's clear that he's gonna have to be emotional in his acting, and
I think they've done a great job so far with development.
Yeah.
Actually, good development with Aqua talking about when he has tried to act. Whenever he tries to get emotional, he thinks about sad stuff, and his mother's death still haunts him so much that he even has
naturally
panic
show.
attacks.
Yeah, I mean, he was physically a child, but being a man
it seemed like in the one episode, Akane kind of figured out his secret about his mom. And he's like, oh,
sad as
and
hell.
like she started crying. She's like, if I just thought of something, if it's true, it'd be so sad.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I mean, so she kind of knows.
Yeah, I mean,
she's a freaking genius. I don't understand. We did get some insight on that because she was trying to understand Kana when they were
really
children.
Studying
so
psychology.
She started studying psychology since she's such a diligent worker.
Yeah,
she has been able to figure out so many things.
She's an awesome character.
Like Akane, if acting ever fails her, she should just be like a detective
or professor or something.
Yeah, I thought detective or private investigator because I don't know how she figures out these things, but she's great. I'm glad that you've come around to the Akane side of things.
Heck yeah, brother.
So do you want to move on to the last show here?
Yeah, dude. Let's close it out. My Hero Academia Season 7 Core 2. I wrote down one
synopsis.
thing. I mean, look, my anime list didn't really have one for Core 2. It was just the first part. So I wrote All Out War. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this because obviously I knew it was coming having read the manga.
Big spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Oh, man, dude.
This season I think has been much more enjoyable thus far than
happy to hear that.
The last season, if we're talking about just the second core. When did that start? When that start with all the big battles, or was that even after?
I would say it started when they started the fight and then separated everybody out.
Yeah, I've definitely enjoyed that. It's been crazy so far. The last episode we watched with Bakugo,
yeah, dude,
which we already issued spoilers. It's crazy.
Yeah,
where I'm at. Yeah, obviously you read ahead. I don't know if it's the end of of my boy here.
Yeah,
I don't know because they tried to do that and were tugging at our heartstrings last season when he got all messed up.
Yeah.
But with his heart being damaged, I don't know if he's going to come back. I mean, I don't know if there's somebody who can save him now at this point. I don't know if Genus can stitch his heart back together, or I don't know if there's anybody who has healing powers who can save him, because it seems like Recovery Girl, all she can do is just accelerate your healing, not rewind it. Maybe Aerie, but I don't know where she's at.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's the end of our boy, I'll be very sad. But I always thought if there was one, if they're going to start killing kids, he'd be the first to go.
I would agree.
Because he'd be the one most likely to
There's
sacrifice
so much emotional
himself.
Weight, too.
Yeah, especially sacrifice himself.
Yeah, dude, that I was
for Deku, but that didn't happen this season. That happened last season.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to be around. Other than that, the fights have been really entertaining. It seems like Dabi's back out of nowhere after I thought Todoroki beat him. So who knows what's going on there. All for One is about to mop the floor with Hawks and Endeavormore.
Yeah.
With Jiro and Tokoyami's over there too. So I love Tokoyami, so I don't want to see him get hurt. But who knows what's going to happen.
I do.
Well, you do.
No, I just thought that would be a funny answer.
It seems like there's going to be, in the theme song, there was stuff about Shoji, the guy who can grow all the hands and stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
Maybe he'll get more backstory,
for sure.
Which he's a pretty cool character, so I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
And, also I hopefully can get to see a return of my boy Twice. Potentially, they said something about Toga being able to copy.
Well, I mean,
she has his blood, so...
In the opening, I think it's evident that
Did they show him?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that. I was looking at Shoji, I guess.
Whatever.
But Twice has always been my favorite villain in the show, so getting to see if Toga can find a way to bring him back, or at least in some fashion, would be great. Because Daph is definitely. I don't remember if I cried last season. I guess I did with the whole Deku thing and then with Bakugo, but I definitely remember shedding tears for Twice when Hawks killed him, because. Yeah, that was an emotional moment.
That's tough stuff. That really is.
I didn't cry at the last episode with Bakugo.
I did cry at this one, and I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, probably in my heart of hearts, just really holding on to the fact that they can bring him back. But who knows? I might be wrong. I might be right.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, for me, it was him asking like, Izuku, can I still catch you?
Not if he's dead, he can't.
That was tough, and he was so sick. Like how fast he was moving. He was really doing a great job, but was already so beat up.
Yeah, and when the All Might playing card fell out.
Yeah, that was tough,
sad.
dude. That was tough.
I
feel like they extended that scene a little bit.
No, I had a bad feeling when he got up after being like beat up and his whole body was sparkling. I really I don't know if I told you. I'm like, dude, he's gonna pull a Vegeta.
You did say that. Yeah,
I thought he was gonna be like Majin Vegeta, just walk up to
and just blow up.
Yeah, but no, that's just he could move
that
faster with
crazy.
his sweat. Yeah, I thought he was gonna blow himself up like Vegeta style. That would have probably made me cry.
Yeah.
But I really hope our boy pulls through. And if not, it's just going to make the fight so much worse for Izuku, because I know if he sees Bakugo dead, he's going to get angry, and if he gets angry, he's going to get sloppy. It all compounds. So even seeing his friend beat up is going to make him get angry.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I guess excited, not happy, but excited to see, where this fight goes. It really looked like it was looking up for a couple episodes there, and now it looks like
it's looking down.
Yeah, the cloudy skies are here. Everything is awful.
Yeah,
everything sucks. So who knows what'll happen from here? I'm hopefully a ray of sunshine comes through soon.
I guess we'll find out.
Those are my thoughts.
No, that's great.
Guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's good to hear that you've enjoyed this season better than the previous one.
I've been a My Hero fan for a long time. A month longer than you.
Yeah.
But last season, I feel like I don't know why I lost.
I didn't love the adaptation. I don't know what it was. Like it hit so hard when I was reading the manga for last season.
It was also your first time reading it.
For sure, but even like just you seeing it for the first time, like
I enjoyed the show. I enjoy this a little more.
Yeah, but no, I think this has been great, and I mean that episode was one I was waiting for a long time. Yeah, you
wanted to see Bakugo die. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for this day.
Just because I'm waiting to watch something doesn't mean it's going to be enjoyable necessarily, but powerful.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Sorry, a lot of references at the end here.
Ooh, I'm making a name for myself.
We also got to go see that. Side
note, yeah.
You're going to go see Deadpool.
We do. All right. Yeah, I mean, that wraps up the shows for this season. It's been a lot of fun. I really, I'm going to miss it when it's gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Next season will be nice because we can probably catch up on some other stuff.
Yeah, we haven't watched, anything besides new stuff that's coming out.
But it's just, it's fun. It's been great. It's been great. It really keeps you going, though, and you got a new episode next week,
Yeah, it's great. So, that's about it. Next week, I guess we'll be getting back into our regular list. I think it's top 20 now.
Yeah, so it is top 20. I know we've discussed
doing
probably going by 5.
Just because I know the last couple episodes have run pretty long, so maybe just to keep it around the half-hour mark, and that way there's more episodes to do here. We can definitely split it up.
I agree. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. It's been a lot of fun talking about these shows today. And we will see you next week.
See you.
Peace.